Alright, haulers. Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. So, we are in, I believe, Tacoma. It's Tacoma or Seattle. I think Tacoma. I don't remember, honestly. It's been a couple days. It's been like 2 weeks. We have been here for, I think, a total of 24 hours. We ended up sleeping a little longer, waiting for a job. And, we hit the jackpot, so obviously we're trying to hit the achievements as much as we can. One of those achievements that we're working on is the forestry ones, so delivering all of the equipment, the forestry equipment. We've taken a stumper and things like that, but we haven't actually taken a log loader yet, and that is a triple pivot trailer, I believe. And that is what we're going to be hauling today, and it's actually our first trip down to Cali, too. We're taking it from here in Tacoma to Redding, CA. It's 106,500 pounds. I don't think my truck will do it, but if my truck weighs in at a little over, I think it's like 150,000 or something like that, which I obviously doubt my truck weighs that much. I'm not 100% certain how much this truck weighs, but we're going to stop off at a weigh station and see, because that's also an achievement. Is I think you have to be like 150, 175,000 pounds, somewhere in there. And we're going to make a whopping $37,886 on that trip. So definitely a moneymaker. But I guess without further ado, let's get over there, let's grab this trailer, and let's hit the road. Alright, we got everything up too. I'm going to have to relearn how to shift, which is going to be fun. I don't know why, but this is one of the few games where I do a repetitive task and somehow still seem to struggle on it. I mean, I don't know, maybe after a while with this truck I'll get used to it, but for some reason it's just not my... I don't know. It's like even games like Rocket League, I only play them, I play them pretty frequently for what it is, but I still do reasonably well when I play most of the time. Like, I'm not a GC or anything like that. If you know what that means, in Rocket League, you've got different ranks. I believe it's bronze, silver, gold, diamond, platinum. Who's honking? What is that truck doing? That was weird. You've got bronze, silver, gold, diamond, or platinum, diamond. And I don't know if it goes straight from diamond to GC, or like champ. I don't remember exactly. I haven't gotten that far. I'm a platinum. Like, the highest I've gotten is almost... I've almost gotten a diamond. I've been one rank below diamond. But a frequent issue in that game is people that will join and then proceed to either suck or, just purposefully lose the game because they're being that kind of a person that day. Which happens more often than I'd like to believe, but it happens for sure. So that's just one of the challenges you face with that game. Obviously, I have days where I'm just out of it. Like, I'll jump on and see if I can't get through competitive, and I'll get up, 2 ranks or so, and then just from there, it's complete, just doesn't. Whoa, dude! Watch how far you're coming over there. We'll give him some space for a minute. Oh. Where's the button? Okay. If you could shift into the spot I told you to shift in, would be fantastic. So, again, it's that issue with the shifting. It's the issue where I have the 2 buttons. I desperately need to get a shifter handle that has the buttons on it, because I'm trying to shift with my right hand and proceeding to... Is this gonna open? I don't want to go across the road. I guess I have to. That's delivery there, but we're not delivering. I guess... No. We're not delivering. Let's go further in here and see if we can't find this thing. It's a massive trailer. It's a log loader, so it's a giant... Almost... not a crane, but... Looks like an excavator, but has a log grapple, which I'm gonna guess this would be it right here. Nope, that's it right in the back there. So we'll pick him up. We'll go nice and slow through here because you don't know who's gonna be working or who's gonna be doing what, and obviously I don't want to hit anybody. We'll go ahead, we'll get in position here. Quite the, I will say this, normally these places are pretty messed up and cluttered, but it's not the cleanest it could be, but this place, they seem to be somewhat organized, so that's good. Alright. And obviously, we are going to run with beacons today, so if you're not a flashing fan light, I'm sorry, a flashing light fan, wow. I'm going to look back on the recording, because that's going to be hilarious if I got that backwards. I think I did. I'm gonna watch here just to make sure I hit this trailer right. Should be on. Give it a little more. Slip in. Nope, I must be sitting right with one of the sides of the fifth wheel flat against it. So we're gonna pull up here. Well, you guys are gonna notice I'm driving back into this property. Also, I realized I don't have my headlights on, it's raining, so shame on me. I forgot to do a thingy. You'll notice there's cones around this trailer now. We were dead on. I was definitely backing into it, but guess what? I never checked in with receiving, so it wasn't allowing me to hook up to it because I've been taking contracts the last few times, which basically... Whoops. When you take a contract, you pull in, hook up, and roll out. That's all you have to do. The trailer will be ready and waiting because you've already signed all the paperwork and done what you need to do. This is not an external market job. This is not a freight contract. This is just me in town picking something up at the regular freight market. So, whoops. So yeah, we were dead on. I just, oh my god, I swear. I better be able to hook up to this now, or I'm gonna lose my mind. But I just hadn't gotten to receiving and said, hey, I'm here to pick this up. Oh my god. Alright, 2 seconds. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be a great trip. Alright, well I guess let's just hit the road then. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's just my brain's not functioning. I've had literally 4 hours of sleep for the like, normally I've been pretty good about making sure I'm getting enough sleep every night because I really didn't take that seriously for a long time and then noticed how much of a difference it genuinely makes. I'm gonna try something... Yeah, that is stupid. We're not gonna try that. I'm gonna have to really swing this wide to get out. So I think I'm gonna have to actually back this up to get out of here. So we're going to... I can't find my wheel. I suddenly lost all control. We're gonna jack the pivot a little bit to give us just enough room to kill our truck. Oh boy. I want to just get to the left side, or sorry, the right side of this fence here. We'll throw our beacons on since we're about to hit the road. And we are going right. I think we're going to go right out to the center. Just make sure I don't clip this. Come on. That last pivot, I think, didn't want to come around. There we go. Alright, well, hopefully we won't absolutely destroy our truck this trip. That would be great, wouldn't it? I'm gonna go a little wide here. I think it is 2 lanes going right, but just to be safe until I learn just how long this trailer is. Yeah, see, even that. We could probably have not crossed the double yellow, but that's okay. Hopefully this will be a nice, quick, smooth trip. I think we might have to... Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. We might have to actually stop somewhere. I'm gonna get right over way ahead of time. I don't know what is going on ahead of me. That looks like it's fun. Must be just one of those days everyone's struggling to figure out how to drive and stuff, just like I am. But, alright, so where was I? After completely screwing that up. So, someone... I'm gonna get on the highway here first. Oh, too much. That's okay, we're on the highway, so I don't have to worry about it much anymore. I'm gonna watch here, because I don't know how much distance I'm gonna have to merge. Alright, we're gonna come over here. I don't know who it was, but they posted a video basically saying, like, okay, Guys has been used and is acknowledged to be this thing that, you know, it acknowledges everybody. It's not just like male specific or female specific or other specific, which I guess would be what, not non-binary, I don't remember. Forgive me because I don't know the terms and stuff. But, you know, saying like it's just not acceptable to use anymore. And to be quite honest, maybe it's because I'm a guy. It seems like the most obnoxious thing ever, but that seemed to be kind of the larger opinion on it. I saw very few people that were like supportive of it, but I feel like it was one of two things. It was either just people being very, I don't want to say ignorant of things, but it seemed to me like it was part of that, you know, outrage marketing type of stuff, because guess what? This channel or this Twitter got so much more traffic that they can now hang on to. And I don't know, but I'm kind of sick of the whole outrage marketing type of stuff. I'm not one to normally talk about anything that, you know, pushes boundaries like this, but I just saw that and I couldn't help but shake my head. It's just like, people are looking to nitpick the tiniest things. Like, just let it go. Just be human to each other and, you know, be nice. It's really not hard. And I don't know. I thought that was funny. So if you haven't seen that, and holy cow, it is raining. If you haven't seen that, check that out, because I thought that was definitely hilarious. But yeah, also Europe Truck Sim, ETS2 Euro Truck Sim. If you saw my video earlier this week on Tuesday, because I do trucking on Tuesdays and Thursdays in Europe and in the US, and then obviously I do Satisfactory on Mondays, The Hunter on Wednesdays, and City Skylines now on Fridays, which if you haven't seen those series, obviously go check them out. By far my favorite series is either the driving series or City Skylines, I think, if I had to pick. I genuinely love Satisfactory, but I'm to a point now where there's not a ton... Wow, that was fast. That like went right down. Actually, I think it stopped. There's not a super large amount of stuff in the game, because obviously it's early access, it's a new game, and they're still working on it. But also I'm to the point where it's taking literally hours to build things. You know, it's like Minecraft, where you start out and it's this quick rush of one thing after another, and then it just turns into 8 hours of this one massive project that you're working on. And that's where I'm at with Satisfactory. Turn signal, please. So that's a little bit that's a little bit tiring, because putting 8 hours... into a recording. Dude, hit your gas. What is happening? Holy cow. Yeah, let's just slam on our brakes and take over the fast lane with a super heavy coming your way. What the heck? That was close, honestly. How we did not crash. That was way too close. But yeah, that's where I'm at with Satisfactory. So, it is definitely in my top. Okay. It is definitely in my top. Like, if you're looking for a new game that's kind of, I don't want to say a Minecraft competitor, but like a new survival / building game, that is a game you have to check out. It is a lot of fun. It is an amazing game to play with friends, and if you're looking for something that requires logic, you know, math or stuff like that, that is the game for you, so check that out. But what I was trying to say is, at the end of the video, this most recent video, which you can see in the top right now, I discussed joining an RP group, and I don't think I named that RP group, but I was considering putting in an application to a group called OCRP. I believe it's Orange County Roleplay, and if I get that wrong, I'm gonna actually hate myself, because for whatever reason, I can't seem, like, I'm so used to calling it OCRP that I forgot what the OC stands for. And so I've legitimately called it, I think it was like Ocean County before, something like that, in one of the projects that I'm working on. Because I'm actually working on projects with a member that's in that group, and so the project that we're working on directly involves OCRP as a group. And yeah, but that was the group that I was talking about, and the reason that I wanted to bring that up is, it turns out, and this kind of broke my heart, to be honest, my close friend Eric, or one of my close friends, he's in OCRP, and so he's like my in terms of, like, he shares the info. He's like, hey, you know, we got this coming up, just a heads up, you know, of like applications or stuff like that. And he had told me, you know, I guess they were doing one more round of them here in the fall, I don't remember when, but, you know, hey, give it an application, you know, get in here, I think you would enjoy it, and we can do stuff together. They just changed the age limit to 21. I turned 20 in July. My birthday is in July, and that means that I can't even apply for another year, basically. So, to anyone that was even potentially interested in it, I'm sorry. It breaks my heart, but I'm not going to be able to basically do anything unless, you know, I mean, obviously I'm not going to get, like, grandfathered in or something, because I wasn't already involved with the group outside of, you know, being a fan. And obviously with groups like this, they're not going to just let a fan join because, hey, I've been watching your stuff forever. You have to really moderate and be careful and be responsible with the people you allow to come into those groups, because more often than not, you get people that recruit from the inside that, you know, will try and, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Polecat anymore, but, you know, when I was involved in DOJ, I came in and found out, you know, someone had literally popped into his, like, I don't remember if it was Discord or TeamSpeak, but they, like, popped into his channel while he was streaming and just started playing porn on it. And, you know, it sounds funny, but that's just a dick move to do to somebody, because that risks everything they've built up, because you want to be a jackass. And that's not fair to people. But, you know, things like that can happen. So I respect what they're doing and the management that they're doing. I'm disappointed that they raised the age. I mean, I don't believe they've updated it on any of their sites, so I hope they'll do that soon so that people are aware. But that just means that, you know, I'm gonna have to wait. And I don't know where I'm... Nice turn signal. Did that guy really just not use his turn signal? That means that I'm not going to be able to even do anything with it for a year, and I don't know where I'm going to be in a year. It could come to, you know, I'm too busy with work. If this stuff goes well, like I've mentioned, if I get to January, I'm still kind of pushing. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going with YouTube. It might be my last, you know, alright, this isn't the place for me, but, you know, most of the creators you've seen have been doing it for years. I mean, one of the people I'm really following right now, Matt Diavella. He posted, literally, he blew through almost his entire savings in a year to build his channel, and now he's raking in millions of views creating these awesome documentaries and stuff. And obviously, this isn't my only venture. I've got my graphics company, which you guys hear about all the time. That is literally, like, that's my baby. That's, like, my favorite thing to do, other than YouTube. And there's not much else I do outside of YouTube. I waited to move over till it was way too late, so don't mind me crossing the line. I'm sorry. But, you know, I've got my other channel that I'm working on setting up right now, which hopefully there's going to be some really cool stuff coming, including that project that involves OCRP, which you guys will hear a lot about. I'm probably going to start doing a thing where I throw a little teaser for some of those videos at the beginning of these ones, just so that people that are interested can go check it out. And you'll also notice too, and I'm not using my Jake brake, I want to say that because it's nighttime, so I'm trying to be a little friendly to the outside communities. Once we get out more to the middle of nowhere and there's less people, then I'll consider it, but I don't want to disturb everyone. But actually, I think what I'm gonna go, you guys know what I'm saying, like, I've got all this stuff going on, so, you know, in a year, if stuff's going well and I can't do it, I won't do it. But if something comes up and I can join or I can apply, at least, you know, I'm probably going to do that and see where it goes. But there's just a quick little update on that. And I will say this, I heard that they updated that and I was genuinely disappointed, because I was like, oh, okay, the age is 18, I'm going to put it off for a little while and focus on my stuff. And then when I'm ready and I'm able to manage it and do it and be able to join and not get in the way, I'll apply. And then I got to the point of application and it moved. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be disappointed in myself for waiting. I think it was the responsible decision, so I'm not really mad at myself. I'm not mad at OCRP either. I mean, like I said, they have responsibilities they need to meet too. And Jeff Favignano, I've literally, if you've seen me, I've commented on his videos before. It's like, I've been following him since I was like 10 or 11. I've literally watched his videos for 10 years. It's cool to see that he's doing this stuff and being responsible about it, because I know there are certain other people that have giant YouTube channels that aren't being very responsible with them. So that is what it is. Maybe down the road I'll get the opportunity, and if I do, I'm probably going to jump on it, but there's that update. I'm going to hit the road because I've been rambling on, and I'll see you guys when we get closer to our destination. Alright, so we're coming into Reading now, I believe. We're only 50 miles out or so. Yep, there's the city limit sign. So we're officially in California for the first time in this series, which is awesome. It is obviously not my first time in California. I was here when the game came out, so this is where I started last time. But overall, pretty good trip. I don't know why we're doing 40 miles an hour down the highway, but people just don't seem to understand what the gas pedal is here, which makes sense. We're in California. All I'm saying, California drivers, you guys could rival Massachusetts. Turn signal. Turn off. Goodness. I'm gonna have to watch here. This ought to be fun, huh? Well, yeah. Not super... Okay. We'll go wide here, just to make sure, and that's why I'm being quiet, it's just to concentrate. See if we'll make this light. I doubt it, but we're gonna try. Yep. Never mind. And already we see the highway patrol. That didn't take long. But yeah, let me know how you guys are enjoying the series so far. I know that we're still obviously waiting on wheel cam. Hopefully soon, but I'm not promising anything. Oh. I was distracted. Yeah, I'm not promising anything. I don't know when... Why is that that truck is just sitting there honking at him instead of just moving over? Dumb ass. It is not that hard to switch lanes. Just move over. Just like I'm doing right now. Buddy, you better not try and race that trailer. I will smash you. And it's not the good kind of smashing, I can guarantee you that. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, in a couple months we'll have wheel cam, or at least by then. But I don't want you guys thinking that I'm for sure gonna do it. I might just not do it. It's tough trying to find a spot to set it up just because of where my desk is right now. So, and of course, I've tried it, and it, for some reason, it did not like it. It just lagged the whole time. So I'll have to use a second computer to actually do the camera. I do have a GoPro, but it's like an older GoPro, so I don't know how well it's gonna work. But, and when I say older, I mean it's like the original HD Hero. Like, this thing is old. I mean, it still works pretty well for what it is, but obviously, you know, it's not going to be super 4K quality video. Not that that matters, because it's just going to be shrunk down, obviously, but if that's, you know, if the majority of people want to see wheel cam, I'll do it. Obviously, I'm not going to be sponsored like Jeff is. That would be awesome, but yeah, not going to happen anytime soon. Grabbing gears here, trying to get going. This is quite the incline for this thing. Now, I have my four-ways on. My habit is that anytime I drop below 30 miles an hour in a speed zone that's, you know, clearly meant to be above that, that is, I'll put my four-ways on to acknowledge to traffic that, hey, I'm a slow mover, you know, I'm struggling. So that was something that has been embedded in me from Sea Haven. We used to have that kind of stuff. We were very specific. I mean, I was one of the quote-unquote CDL instructors, so if you wanted to drive with us in multiplayer, you had to pass a driving test, because we didn't just let anyone drive with us. But that comes back, obviously, to the OCRP thing where I was mentioning that they have responsibilities too. It's like with Sea Haven, like I said, you literally had to take a driving test in multiplayer with one of us CDL instructors or one of the higher-ups to prove that you were going to be not only a good and professional driver, but that you weren't going to try and cause anything. But the funny thing was, even though we did that, obviously there was occasions where we would just get into all kinds of shit and just mess it up, and and do that stuff. I don't think this was here before. This must be new. This is Reading. I don't remember there being a forestry place in Reading, so I don't know when they added this in. But that's cool. I've never seen this before, so this is definitely new. Very bumpy. Just trying to watch that trailer. You can see how bad that trailer's tipping. I know this. I don't know, like for me in real life, I get really stressed when I'm towing a trailer or something and it starts to like do any sort of wiggling or moving or stuff, because I'm always concerned that something's, even though stuff is tied down, that it's gonna tip over or fall out, or all it takes is one wrong move and you're done. I don't know, I just have this constant stress when I'm towing a trailer. Obviously I don't drive real trucks, I'm talking like pickup trucks towing like, you know, lawnmowers or something small, not even a huge trailer. But yeah, don't know. I think that's just kind of funny. But I know in real life I would be somewhat crapping myself seeing that thing tipping as much as it is. And here we are. This is an awesome facility. I like this. I just don't know where I'm dropping this. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I was right. It is over here. I don't know why it's there. It's kind of blocking the whole thing, but it doesn't matter. It'll be dropped off where they need it. We'll go ahead. We'll get parked up here so we can drop the trailer. Oh, I missed it, didn't I? So now we can let off that, shut our beacons off, and drop the trailer. Alright, so we're coming out of the facility now. Pretty good trip. I'm hoping that if I do it right, because we've got those 2 achievements, we have 4 cargoes left to haul. I'm going to make a list of what we've got left to haul, but we unlocked one of them, which was the 3x one. I think it was the heavy trailers that we had to haul. So now hopefully it'll be just some smaller cargoes that we'll pick up and we'll take. But we're going to come down here. There's a little gas station and rest stop nearby that we're going to park at, because hopefully we can come back in the morning and pick up. Wow, this is awfully bouncy. We're gonna try and ride the ridges here and see if that smooths out a little bit. And I have my beacons on again, of course, because it is very low visibility. One of the requirements of some of the logging facilities, whether it's a mill or something like that around here, is that you have to have your beacons on while you're on site so that people are aware. Just like if you're in a warehouse, forklifts have flashing lights so that people know where you are and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna hit them, turn them off when we get to the road down here. But like I said earlier, if you guys are enjoying the series, let me know. If there's things that you want me to do, let me know. Obviously, I'm considering buying another truck soon too, which will be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go with a Kenworth. I think I'm gonna buy a logging specific truck, which is kind of funny because by the time I buy it, I'll basically be done with all the logging stuff. But I think that might be the purchase I make today so that we can use it next time. But probably shouldn't be in 6th. Whoa. Little get up and go there. Almost tipped the thing over. Nice little side road. And I've turned my beacons off because now we're back on the road. Man, this is scenic. I don't remember. Maybe it's just been so long since I've been down here, but I don't remember this part of Reading at all. And I don't know if it's just ignorance, if it's just that I haven't been here. I don't know. If this is new, let me know. I really like this part of Reading. But we're going to come down here, we're going to pull over, and that's going to do it for today. And hopefully we can finish up some of this stuff here pretty quick. I'm going to slow right down coming in. Where is parking? I guess we'll pull in here. I don't see parking. Oh, here it is. Right in front of the gas tanks, too. That doesn't seem like a very smart parking spot, but we're only going to take up a little of it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, and look at that. We're right across from a store, too, so instead of having to go buy food at the gas station, we can just pop into the store. That'll be cool. Actually, there's 2 stores. I didn't even see the second one. We're gonna shut her down. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead. That's gonna do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't, you know what to do too. If you really liked it, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And if you liked it even more than that, there's a bell next to that subscribe button you can hit that will notify you every single time I upload. And as always, I'll see you next time. Peace.